Hi. Hi, my loves. How are you? How's your heart? I know that there's been several of you who have reached out to me privately to share with me that you're struggling. I recently did last week a live about anger and honoring your anger. Hey, Donna, thanks for coming on, love. And that, it's been an emotional and I'll say volatile roller coaster for me. Anyone else? Hey, Robbie Lee. Hi, Cody. And it's been really tough. It's been really emotionally tough. Even as I sit here right now, my body feels extremely heavy. My heart feels heavy. And I feel weighed down. Can you guys relate? And yesterday I felt so much lighter. I woke up this morning feeling so much lighter. And I'm not here to complain because I don't complain. I'm here to show up even though I feel this way so that you're not alone in this. Those of you who are feeling this way, I want you to know that there is such a collective heaviness right now. It's also full moon. Oh my God, right? Let's throw that in there. And, it's tough. It's really tough. And in this toughness, there's also a lot of gifts that are coming up. And so for me, there's been this gift of really reflecting on a deeper level, what's truly important to me? Where do I truly want to focus my energy on? What actually is taking away my energy? It's energetically taking me out. And I invite you to do the same because right now we really do need to consume as much energy as we're going through this ick and this muck. And I really feel that part of this is surrendering, acceptance and surrendering to what is arising, what is what we're feeling, what we're being called to really face right now. Hi guys, if you're on here, please say hello and let me know how you're feeling. I always like to say to my masterminds and clients, what's your 2-word check-in? What feelings are you experiencing in this moment? And good or bad are not feelings, those are judgments. So we can experience excitement. Hi, Vanessa. And we can experience sadness at the same time, right? And so I just invite you to check in and share out below in the comments. How are you feeling right now? So I'm feeling heavy-hearted and grateful. I'm grateful I get to really explore on a deeper level what is coming up for me. And for me, my why is really coming up. And I realize I might be a little bit out of integrity with my why. So this is a gentle time. This is a gentle way, maybe a volatile way, to remind me of my why. And this is that next level of really living in my why. And my why, and this is what I preach and I teach my clients, is that our why comes from our pain. It's that thing that we never want to have happen to us or anyone else again. And so for me, my first spiritual awakening was about 11 years ago. And I realized I was unconsciously operating from this belief that I am valued in my doingness. Do, rather than my beingness, who I am. And my doingness never felt enough. And so I was an overachiever, a perfectionist, and a hardcore masculine, very deeply masculine. Not divine masculine, but masculine energy. Type A. And so, did I ever change that so that now It's about being, doing, and having. And with my 2 young boys being at home, they still need quite a bit of mine and Dan's attention. And the homeschooling, all that stuff, fun stuff. I always joke that homeschooling would be a nightmare for me. Like, I don't know how people do it. I'm like bowing down to all the moms and dads who homeschool. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, no. So anyways, this has been teaching me greater patience. Presence is the biggest thing, because I realized part of this is adjusting my boundaries and being more clear with myself around my own time boundaries. And if there's an addiction, you guys, I freaking love work so much. That's my addiction. And work doesn't feel like work. That's the problem, right? But it becomes a problem when I'm not able to feel like I'm flowing through all aspects of my life. So as a mom, as a wife, as a coach, self-care. And the problem is, not the problem. I'm epically awesome at self-care. I'm so good at self-care. However, it's really about going deeper and going where, and I'm epically awesome at setting boundaries. I have no problem setting boundaries with other people. But when it comes to me being clear around boundaries, time boundaries, anyone else? I love social media. I also recognize I got way too overwhelmed on social media. So I really had to be more efficient with my time and actually practice what I preach. Because social media can be an escape, right? Real talk. So that's actually really helps me stay more focused and stay more aligned. Interestingly enough, my 2 words this year are so not feminine words. It's actually focus and disciplined. And they're beautiful words. And so this is a loving reminder that this is about focus and discipline. And so I'm watching myself with this observer hat and watching as my impulse self wants to go and multitask, because I tend to do that, rather than stay focused on the one task. So if I'm with my kids, it's like, okay, phone's away now, right? But before, maybe it was the phone and with my kids. And okay, my internet's kicking off here. So I just got inspired by one of my friends who I was on her podcast, and I just happened to jump on Facebook in her Facebook group, and she was doing a surrender and acceptance and surrender activation with another woman, and they were speaking light language. And I'm like, wow. And just before that happened, I started speaking light language to myself. I was lying down and I just started speaking. So I thought, okay, I'm going to come on and actually gift this to you guys too. Why do it alone, right? We're better together. It's part of the collective energy. And I hope that this really serves and supports you for the highest good and truth. So if you don't know what light language is, it is a language of the heart. It's like an alien language, and there's many, just like in our world on Earth, there's a million different languages, right? And so I believe it's the same with light language, that there's different dialects. So I don't know what my dialects is. However, I know I'm connected with the Palladians, Aurora Light, who is my soul joyful embodiment coach, who's helping me connect more with my galactic tribe, has been supporting me in really understanding my light language a little bit more and embodying it more. So it's not a language that your logical brain will understand. However, it is absolutely a language that your soul will understand. And it's here to help you expand in whatever way you're meant to expand. So when you listen and receive light language, what happens is it actually activates some codes inside your soul. And I know this sounds really woo, and to some of you might be like, what the heck? And that's okay. That's okay, right? Because you're still a soul having human being experience. And I'm so grateful that you are here. You are here, and you're here maybe because you're curious, but I also know that you're here because you're divinely guided to be here to watch this and receive what you're meant to receive. I can feel myself channeling right now. So I invite you to just take a big breath and then breathe out. Let's relax our nervous system. And I want to let you know that there is absolutely no right or wrong, that when you hear the people that have received my light language transmissions, they experience different things. So some people may receive images, you may receive messages, maybe it comes in the form of your thoughts. You may experience sensations in your body. I know when I receive light language, I experience like tingling in my body, soulgasms, and it's been really interesting because at nighttime, since I've been working with Aurora and shifting things, I've just really noticed that internally my body is, I can feel, now this is going to sound crazy to those of you who don't really see, you're not really playing in this world, but I can feel my Palladian galactic friends working on upgrading my soul and my body. Like I can feel it. In the middle of the night, I can feel these subtle activations happening inside. And I know that probably sounds crazy, even in like my logical brain's like, oh my God, you sound crazy. And I also know that that's what's happening. That's just truly what's happening. And when you're doing this work where it's like that 5D, 7D, 6D, 7D, 8D, like more beyond, it's huge what starts to transform inside. And God, you guys, me speaking right now is shifting things internally. Like my whole body sensationally is awakening, and I don't feel so heavy anymore. I feel lighter. So okay, so here we go. Let's take some deep breaths. And so I want you to know that there is absolutely no right or wrong with what you experience in this, and just take what resonates with you, just leave what doesn't. Okay, and please know that this light language transmission cannot harm you. It's only for the highest truth and good. So I invite my spirit guides, I invite God, my angels, goddesses, Palladians, Surians, my alien friends, my spirit animal, lion. And I invite all of those who are watching right now, as well as those who will be watching on the replay, your spiritual teams. I invite Archangel Michael for protection. I invite Angel of Strength, Angel of Love, Angel of Abundance. Angel of the first root chakra. Angel of crown chakra. Connecting us with divine. And just feel into what you're noticing in your body right now. Feel into the energy moving through you. It's happening through you. It's happening for you. Karatu, karata, 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 ku, taratai, karati, karata, kututu, katu. Karatu, karate, kati, karate, karatu, karate, 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 karatu, chu, chu, karate, karate, chu, karatu, karate, karatu, chu, karatu, karatu, chu, karatu, chu. Feel into the sensations as you receive this. Notice how your body is responding. Breathe into the sensations that feel delicious, that feel ignited. Breathe that in. Taking in and noticing what you're experiencing. And allowing yourself to accept what you are experiencing, and accepting, and not just in this moment, but in the whole big picture of all these emotions. Feel whatever is being lifted. Breathe into what still feels heavy. Breathe that in. Just noticing what feels like it's moving, it's flowing, it's shifting. Keep moving it through your body and give yourself permission to move your body. Follow its urges. If it has an urge to move, if you want to get up since you've been sitting, move your body, move your hips, move in whatever way your body's asking you to move. Or you may want to sit still and lie down and rest. Honor that. There's absolutely no right or wrong in what you're experiencing. Feel into all the sensations. Feel in with your breath. Breathe in deeper, receiving. Accepting and surrendering, handing over any density to Gaia, to Mother Earth. As my mentor taught me, she's happy to take your density away so that you can feel lightness, you can feel joy, you can feel more vibrationally aligned with a higher frequency, that you don't have to be responsible for the collective heaviness. Yes, we are all part of this. And we don't have to carry it. We can hand it over. So surrender. Surrender. I don't know about you, but I am feeling... I want to hear, how are you feeling right now? Hi, Rihanna. How are you feeling after this light language activation? I'm feeling so much lighter in my body, in my mind. I feel like there's energy moving through my spine and also in my core. I feel my chakras activated, the 7 energy bodies. And so I'd love to hear, just type in the comments, what are your 2 words now? How are you feeling now? Maybe more peaceful and inspired. I feel lighter and expanded. That heaviness that I was experiencing has lifted. I imagine that there's quite a few of you sitting with what you're experiencing, and that's beautiful to stay in your experience. Not seeing a lot of comments, so that's what I'm guessing, because I still see people on here, which is beautiful. And so I invite you to drink water, lots of water. Let yourself flush this process through, and just allowing your body to rest. I'm really curious. Please follow up with me. I'm really curious if you will be sleeping differently. Some of you might be sleeping deeper. Oh, beautiful. Tiff, you feel prepared and accepting. Robbie Lee, you feel relaxed and accepting. Dawn, lighter, more love, peaceful, beautiful. And if you're just joining us, hi Monique, hi Jennifer, please rewind this to the beginning so that you receive the full transmission and activation. It's powerful. So did anyone come with images, or what was your experience? I'm really, really curious. Clear and clean, that's beautiful. Hi Lisa. Gosh, I was just messaging Aurora. I'm like, I feel so heavy. And she gave me some suggestions on how to lift my heaviness. And as I was lying in bed, actually I was just lying down here. Not quite. I was thinking about going to bed. Really enjoying my beingness. I just started speaking light language, and I was like, oh, I'm lifted. I'm being lifted. And so thank you for coming on. And I certainly hope that you received whatever you're meant to receive. I know you will. And if you have any questions, feel free to post that in the comments. I'll circle back because for you, some of us, light language might be newer concepts. I've been gifted light language for about a year now. And I practice avidly. My light language, it brings me a lot of joy and playfulness and healing and downloads, and it gets me closer. Like I'm literally vibrating right now. I can feel how expansive my energy field is right now, and just how connected I am with my spiritual guides and teams. So I welcome any questions you may have. I welcome you sharing. If it feels more comfortable for you to share privately, I'm happy to have you share what you received. All right, my loves. Look at this. I'm like, forget the nails. All right.